Hi, we're Nanti and Valentina, founders of Naival, and on this channel we share practical tools and real-world insights to help you build a relationship where you feel truly loved, appreciated and secure. In this video, we'll help you understand why constantly seeking reassurance from your partner actually pushes them away and how to break free from this exhausting cycle.
If you're watching this video, you might recognize this feeling, this knowing need to know where you stand. That voice whispering, do they still love me? Even after they've just told you they do. You ask for reassurance, and when you get it, you feel good for a moment. But then, the doubt creeps back in, and you need to hear it again.
This is what psychologists call the reassurance-seeking behaviour. And whilst it feels like the solution to your anxiety, it's actually feeding the very monster you're trying to tame.
Saturday night, the music was pounding. The room was thick of laughter and conversations. I could smell someone's perfume mixed with spilled drink on the floor. We'd been together for months. He told he loved me. He told I was beautiful. But standing there in this crowded room, surrounded by stunning women in their little black dress, I felt like I was disappearing.
There is a research from the University of Rochester that shows us something fascinating about reassurance seeking. When we're constantly asking our partners to validate us, we're actually not building security. We're creating what psychologists call an anxious avoidance cycle. The more we are seeking reassurance, the more our partners pull away, not because they love us less, but because reassurance seeking can feel overwhelming and draining.
I watched him as he was chatting with our friends. His eyes would drift just for a second to someone's walking by. My stomach clenched. He's looking at her, I thought. She's prettier than me, more interesting. I felt my heart racing. My palms were sweating. I kept thinking. Ask him if everything is okay. Ask him if he's happy with you. Finally, I couldn't hold it anymore. I asked him, why do you keep looking around? What are you looking at?
Here is what happens in that moment. When we're consumed by our need for reassurance, we stop seeing reality clearly. Our anxiety becomes a filter that turns innocent behavior into threats. And the person we love, they feel watched, questioned, monitored, even when they give us the reassurance we crave.
Nothing, he said, barely looking at me. I'm not looking at anything. But I could hear in this voice the edge of irritation. That slight pulled away, so I tried harder. Don't you think I look nice tonight? You haven't said anything about my dress. Of course you look nice, you always look nice, don't be silly. Don't be silly. Those 3 words hit me like ice water. I wasn't being seen. I wasn't being heard. I was being managed.
What's happening here isn't about love. It's about 2 people trapped in their own fear patterns. She's seeking reassurance because she doesn't feel secure within herself. He's pulling away because he feels nothing he does is ever enough. True security in love doesn't come from constant validation. It comes from knowing your own worth, owning it, and choosing someone who sees and honors that worth consistently.
The rest of the evening was a blur of tension. Every laugh he shared with someone else felt like rejection. Every moment he wasn't focused on me felt like abandonment. By the time we left, we were barely speaking. In the car, I finally exploded. You don't care about me. You spend the whole night looking at other women. This is insane, he said. I can't even talk with other people without you thinking I'm flirting. I can't breathe in this relationship. And in that moment, I realized he was right. I had created a prison for both of us.
Studies in attachment theory show us that people who constantly seek reassurance often have what's called an anxious attachment style. It's not a character flaw, it's a learned pattern, often from childhood, where love felt conditional or unpredictable. But the beautiful truth is that this pattern can be changed when we learn to self-soothe, When we build genuine self-worth, we stop needing constant external validation.
That night was my wake-up call. I realized that seeking reassurance wasn't protecting me. It was sabotaging the very thing I wanted most. I started therapy. I learned to sit with uncertainty without panicking. I practiced trusting, not blindly, but with discernment. And something magical happened. As I stopped seeking constant reassurance, I started noticing something different. The right person doesn't make you beg for attention. They give it freely.
Real love isn't about having zero doubts. It's about choosing someone who makes space for your humanity whilst you work on healing your patterns. It's about honest communication, not manipulation. It's about freedom to be yourself, not walking on eggshells. You deserve a love that makes you feel secure, not because you're constantly being reassured, but because you're consistently being cherished.
I wanted to imagine something for a moment. Imagine waking up next to someone and not checking immediately their face to see if they still love you. Imagine them going out with friends and you feel peaceful. Not because you don't care, but because you know your worth is independent on their every action. It's not just possible for you, it's your birthright.
If this story resonated with you, please know you're not broken. The path from anxiety to security is not about becoming perfect. It's about becoming whole. I believe we all deserve a love that makes us happy and doesn't require us to beg for it.
If you recognize these patterns happening in your relationship too, you're not alone in this journey. Subscribe to our channel for more insight and tools to help you build the secure, loving relationship you deserve. And let us know in the comments if you have experienced the reassurance trap. We'll see you in the next video.